We discovered a very high purity barium sulfate deposit out in BC, right on the side of a logging road. Very accessible, and we're moving forward with that project to fully and vertically integrate our barium contrast radiology products. So our models from the earth to the bottle, where we source our own minerals, so that we reduce all supply chain risks and reduce our overall costs, allowing us to be very competitive.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Brent Willis. He's the CEO of Voyageur Pharmaceuticals. And Brent, welcome back. Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah. Yeah, excited to have you on, especially when you have a really good announcement for the company that you've received a $600,000 grant from the government of Alberta, part of their Alberta Innovates program. So maybe tell me a bit about this grant.
Sure. It's great having the recognition from the Alberta government that really puts some weight around our project. And this money is being used to showcase our Francis Creek barite. So what we're doing with it is we're using that money to, we have samples that we've taken. We're going to go through the whole processing system on a bench scale and then create our batches of barium contrast using Francis Creek barium sulfate. And then from that, we're going into patient testing and doing comparables to the competitive products out there. And in our space for the oral contrast market is we're competing against barium contrast and iodine contrast that they use to swallow.
Yeah, I was going to say, tell me a bit about Francis Creek itself and the operations that are going on there, just so people understand what you're talking about.
Sure. We discovered a very high purity barium sulfate deposit out in BC, right on the side of a logging road. Very accessible. And we're moving forward with that project to fully and vertically integrate our barium contrast radiology products. So our models from the earth to the bottle, where we source our own minerals, so that we reduce all supply chain risks and reduce our overall costs, allowing us to be very competitive.
Yeah, and that's the key to all this is the cost of your products going into the market. You've also done a number of tests about imaging quality and things like that as well, right?
Yeah, we have ongoing testing occurring right now where we're doing clinical evaluations of our products, and that's proceeding. And as we move forward with that, then we'll transition into sales of our contrast, and we're utilizing third-party minerals and third-party manufacturing. And the economics that we produce from our sales will be used for our final feasibility to finance the Francis Creek project.
Yeah. Brent, I mentioned this a lot. I think it's important to mention here again the fact that in this particular industry, there's not been a lot of innovation. There's basically, one or two companies that do this, and that's really about it, right? So this is a really great opportunity.
Yeah, so we've been moving forward with these. We have new formulations, and we're moving forward. Once we complete our testing, we'll be advancing with FDA licensing under their 505(b)(2) drug pathway, and that will allow us to introduce new drugs to the U.S. market. Our products are currently Health Canada licensed, and we can sell in Canada immediately. And so we're moving forward with a business plan that's based on generating revenue, proving economics, and then having the entire project get financed and move forward.
So, Brent, one last thing I want to ask you about this particular grant. Not only can it help you in some of the work that you do, as you mentioned, it also helps you in trying to market your product as well, which I think is a key part of this grant, right?
Yeah, that is the major component of this grant. It's all about market launch, utilizing Francis Creek barite, showing it performs better than what's out there in the market. And once we're completed all the testing, we're going to have marketing material that will allow us to convince the market to use our products over our competitors.
Well, that's an important time for sure. Brent, thanks so much. Great to get an update from you, and we look forward to following it, okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
All right, Brent Willis, the CEO of Voyageur Pharmaceuticals.